Welcome to the audio excerpts of special seminars and conversations with Nolan K. Narula on GettingPositiveKarmaNow.com.
When I'm listening to some of the teachings, I've, felt that I'm getting more and more detached and fearless. But this was like this moment of realization that, not quite there.
Right.
Thinking that actually if the moment comes, how do we ever know that we'll actually act with wisdom and we'll remember Lord Krishna and we won't be fearful about it?
Well, you may be fearful for a few moments, then you will reconnect to the healing in some form. So this is practice. So anytime you feel fearful, you can...
I just thought of you and I didn't really do any healing.
But that is connecting to healing through us also. So that's fine. So at any point where there is a situation of fearfulness or threat or anxiety, if you are connecting through the healing, through the spiritual master or through, the previous masters or through Krishna or through Reiki, it's very good. It's remembrance of that whole chain is available, and that's fine. So healing will flow and things will change.
I was just thinking, and I just wanted to know. I was just thinking, later on, just laughing, thinking that okay, this is definitely not how I want to go. And I was thinking that if for anybody is ever painless physically.
Yeah, why not? It is painless because it is described that the consciousness starts to recede from the body, starting from the feet. And then it travels upwards and then outwards. So the body is not feeling much because the sensations are all leaving the body. So the connection to those sensations are being recalled or wound up. And it's an exit. So it's not so easy to go. So if you find that you're having no feeling in your feet and then your legs and then you're floating somewhere, then you're on your way out. So as long as that's not happening, you're still very much here. It's not so easy to exit. It's not so simple that standing I will suddenly exit. There's a whole chain of events that takes place.
So when you say it's not easy to exit,
yeah, it's if you get trapped in a lift, nobody's going to die in it usually. Unless they're already predisposed with some ailment, they have some shock or they have some other consideration and they have a heart attack or something, which is unlikely in your case in any case. So it's nothing to worry that way. You'll get enough signs that it's time for you to leave your body. You'll know it.
How do we practice to be fearless in that?
If you're remembering and you're becoming fearless or fearful, doesn't matter. If you may be connecting to the divine out of fear, it's all right. It's not that you should be fearless. It is that at all circumstances, whether you are in fear or not in fear, you should be able to connect with the divine. That's the key. Not that you should be fearless is just one aspect. You should be able to connect with the divine in fear and not in fear and in happiness and in unhappiness in all cases. The other thing is that, as Queen Kunti said, that the more unhappy situation or tough situation you are, the more concentratedly you are able to focus on the divine. So she was requesting, let my life be even more difficult. Because in these difficult circumstances I remember you, in the good times I don't really. So use these as opportunities. I find people are putting a lot of healing requests on the WhatsApp and for various troubles and problems. So that's the time for them to connect more and remember the divine, remember Krishna, remember Reiki, remember the KQ force and the lineage, the masters, and that is a good connection. So you should think of those. So that's how you are practicing, because you are putting a lot of affirmations yourself also. You are doing a lot of healing. So even if you're not putting the affirmations on the WhatsApp, but you are channeling healing, you are connecting. So that's how you should look at it.
And regardless of fear or without fear,
Yes.
remembering the divine, the destination will be the same for you.
Yes. Yes, it doesn't matter. Fear is not an obstacle to reaching the divine destination. No obstacle whatsoever. So you can be as fearful as you like, not a problem. As long as you are connecting to the divine and remembering Him, you're okay. So that,
I've not quite thought that I'm fearful of these things.
it's okay. Fearful gives you an opportunity to connect more to the divine. So remember the divine more at that time. Don't you automatically?
Yes.
Then you have nothing to worry.
I have one more question.
Yeah, sure.
Somebody had put on the WhatsApp group, so I was reading, but I didn't quite understand. So I was curious to know that, as I understood the thing, is that Duryodhan was not a devotee of Lord Krishna, but he was that if Duryodhan was not a devotee of Lord Krishna, then why was still Balram his guru? Like, why did he agree to still?
Well, Balram is an expansion of Krishna, direct expansion of Krishna. He is devoted to Balram, so same thing. One could be devoted to Vishnu, to Lord Ram. That is the same category in the divine category. It is not that Krishna has exclusive rights. It is that he is the source of all expansions, he is the source of all sources. And you connect to any aspect of Krishna, it's perfectly valid. Somebody may be attached to Narsimhadev. Somebody may be attached to Hayagriv. Somebody may be attached to Matsya. It doesn't matter. Whoever is your Ishtdev in that sense, so that's all the same. It's in the same category of divinity. Whereas somebody like Brahma or Lord Shiva is not the same category as that divinity at all. Lord Indra is not in that category. So you need to think of minimum level is Vishnu. That is divinity. So Duryodhan was very close to Lord Balram, and that's a huge thing. So actually he was a devotee, he was a hidden devotee, playing the role of a villain, acting. So all those who are associated with Krishna are actually his devotees in some form or another, playing different parts.
And that's why they got the opportunity to be.
Yeah, that's how they got the opportunity to be so close. Okay, so we will conclude here today with that. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you on Saturday or next Thursday. We'll sign off from the internet also. Good night. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Nalan Kainarula on GettingPositiveKarmaNow.com.